Hello? Is this thing on? I have no idea if it's working. We should be working. We should be working. We should be working. We should be working. Hello! Long time. No, nothing. Actually. How in the legitimate fuck have all of you been? It has been a while. It has been. Has Been Hotel is still a thing that I have not watched, and I'm feeling very behind on pop culture. But it's chill. It's chill. Do you guys feel not stretched? I think you could be stretched more. One of these. There it is. Holy shit, a lot has happened. So much has happened. So much has happened. That's what I was expecting. You'll notice that things look a little different. And by things, I mean the stream. And by the stream, I mean just the chat box. Nothing else has changed yet. And that I need a haircut. I haven't moved. I moved. This is how much I moved. I moved my desk from this direction. Get it? To this direction. However, he said, conveniently leading on to a new point. Jingle, jingle, jingle. I picked up new keys to a new apartment yesterday. Which leads me to my second point. As I will no longer be living with 6 other males within a singular house, I will not get noise complaints from streaming. So, streams are going to start soon. And I've also just finished a 6-month media contract with a company. So streams are going to start soon because I'll have time. And I have 4 videos on the way. I will show you the book. I won't show you the book. I left it at home. And by home, I mean my new apartment. How is everyone? I genuinely don't have any stats for what's going on. All I know is that Wither's here. And Brownie went to sleep. And Tia is also here in YouTube. Hello. Ooh, hello, hello. Much has happened. So much has happened. So much has happened. Are you guys slanted? Is this any better? Is this making it worse? Is this making it worse? You have 2 kitten litters? Jesus. Where do you find them? Why are you slanting yourself? I'm not. It's called a Dutch angle. I learned that the other day. Dutch angle. Why? There's nothing about the Dutch is straight. Have you been to Amsterdam? So yes, I have been doing... Oh, my autofocus is still... Hey! Still got it. Use the force. I'm here, essentially. I'm alive, and I'm not dead. That's what this stream is to prove. And it's also to tell you guys that I have some stuff coming up. And by stuff, I mean a lot of content that I have been working very hard on. And am making sure looks very nice. And will be essentially representing all of my last couple of years' worth of constant knowledge gaining in video form. I don't intend for anyone to be watching this stream, so the fact that there are some people here at least is nice. My entire... You always gotta lick the foil, guys. There's just a little bit left there. It can't be wasteful. If you're wasteful, it's just sad. You can't be wasteful. If you're wasteful, it's not good for the environment. It's not good for the people around you. It's just not good. It's just not nice. Can't be wasteful. So I spent, I'm not joking, 2 hours of my life today scraping paint and Sharpie off of my new apartment wall after putting a benzoate alcohol on there, a gel-like substance, comes out of a tub, thicker concentration than ketchup, lower viscosity than concrete, that's been hardening for like 3/4 of the cure time. So it's still got a little bit of a jiggle, but it's a thick boy. My autofocus is still off. Use the force. Autofocus back on my hand. Grabs you. So life's been a lot. I had to scrape it off today. It was a painting of an alien. The place that I've moved into had squatters in it before, so I gotta just like clean everything real good and make sure everything's happy and fine. And as you can tell, the important stuff, and by important stuff I mean Pikachu, is still at this house. So I've got a lot of moving to do still, but I have been using it already to record 4 new videos, which are going to be coming out on YouTube, which I am in the process of editing. It's a rebranding, if you can't tell, because I need to. I think the name This Ink was always a placeholder. It was never supposed to be something that was going to be sticking around for long. The aim for this stream, by the way, is to just play chess and talk about stuff, and maybe provide some background noise for you people out there. There's nothing really more that you'd want in this world than to just sit in front of a camera and talk to nothing. It's also to get me back into the swing of things for just doing this style of content, because it's been a while. The last time I streamed, I believe, was April Fool's Day, which was 5 months ago, which is not an insignificant amount of time by any stretch of the means. Since then, I had a job, and then that's all I did was that contract work for the job, and that's it. Since then, I have upped my quality game to quite a high number, if I would like to say. Shout out to go look at, if you can find it, Monikaverse on Instagram and TikTok. I am putting out, so I'm running the socials. I'm doing quite well for myself, if I do say so myself. It's very cinematic. I'll be doing some production work. Gotta get back to homework. Oh my god, may or may not be eating your femurs. My femurs? Which one? Both of them? The femur is the largest bone in the human body. Fun fact. Singular bone, at least, not connected structure. It's situated on the left and right lower truncations of the body, otherwise known as the part above the 2 legs that you have, because your leg is technically only your knee to your calf. Your thigh is not actually part of your leg. Your leg is from your knee down. So the femur is the longest bone, both of them, except for me. My longest bone is between them. Just so you know, the humor has not improved since I've been away. Yeah, the leg is only from the knee down. The leg is only your calf. Your thigh is actually the connector part. So your foot bone connects to your leg bone connects to your thigh bone connects to your hip bone. Your leg is below the knee, above the ankle. That's your leg. That's what your calf is. Your calf is the back half of your leg. Your shin is the front half of your leg. Your thigh is not your leg. That's where you have a quadriceps. It's the 2 halves. However, also hashtag not spawn. It was on sale in Lidl. I have been doing a lot of work. And then because I've been doing a lot of work, I have not had enough time to do the work I want to do. This. But I have some really cool freelance things coming up, which I will no doubt be putting in more than one place. If you aren't following me on Instagram, that's pretty much where I'm trying to advertise everything I'm currently doing, which is volleyball, which is other stuff for musicians, which will soon be, I'm going to be the head producer on like 2 music videos coming up for a couple of bands from Southampton that are moving to the London scene. They're a punk rock band called Plaster Sun. Their music is absolutely fucking banging. I'm going to be doing producer work for their 2 videos. I've already gotten plans and stuff for them. I'm not allowed to talk about it because it's a surprise, obviously. But it's very, very, very fun to at least do and talk about and have stuff. And some of my friends have come back from overseas. My hair is in desperate need of a haircut. As you can very obviously tell, it is getting long. Look how far down it goes. If I am playing volleyball, the sweat in my eyes, not good. Not good. Also, my girlfriend says it makes me look like Lord Farquaad. So she keeps making my hair look like Lord Farquaad when I'm like out of the shower. She tells me to stand still when I'm trying to dry myself, and she'll move my hair to give me like this the bangs that he has, and she won't stop doing it until I do the quote, the quote. Some of you may die, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. She won't stop until I do that. And I love her to bits. She's amazing. So yes, I play volleyball still. I still have my camera. I am recording videos. I am running and doing directing and producing for other videos that aren't even on my channel. And that's how I pay my rent. But my 6-month contract with a media agency has finished. So, now that I'm moving house, and I have, get this ladies and gentlemen, not 1, but 2 rooms. 2 whole rooms. In London, for no less. I'm going to be going back to doing content for myself. Which I think is pretty cool. I've got 3 people watching on Twitch, apparently. I can see you all. Don't think I don't know who you are. 2 rooms in London for myself. And not only for myself, they're 750 quid in total. 750. 750 pounds, including my water and my heating and my cooking bills. 750 quid. I just have to clean off a bit of graffiti from the wall when I move in and then paint the walls. For the first time in 6 years, I will not be sleeping right next to the place that I work. Mwah. 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 Beautiful. Never before did I think this was going to be possible. I did not think I would get this far in my career, to the point where that I would be able to sleep more than 2 foot away from the computer. It's apparently going to give me a lot of help in the mental health department. Aside from that, I'm starting therapy soon, because I've been 6 months now completely stable on my medication. Secondary update. I'm on medication that's stronger now. It's going well. I'm happier. And I'm much less screwed in the head for the way that my thought processes work and the anxieties. Unfortunately, the night terrors haven't finished, and they keep coming back, and I keep having nightmares of people stabbing me. But on the talk of stabbing people, my birthday present from my brother was to sharpen my knife. And although knives are not technically allowed on Twitch, this is a present, and I use it for cooking. Cooking. I just want to show you how wow, that is sharp. How shiny the edge is. Firstly, London has a couple of blacksmiths that are just south of Peckham that are gorgeous, and they do very, very nice work. This is a knife that I've had for a couple of years now. It is from... not sure if you can read that. Blue Steel Smithies. Yeah, Blue Steel style knife. It is from the Blenheim Forge. And my little brother sharpened it yesterday. Look at how shiny that cut edge is at the top here. Look at that. Beautiful. It's scary how sharp. Look how sharp that is. Look how... If this would focus, that would be lovely. There, look at that. Look how pretty she is. Look how shiny she is. So, Aiden sharpened this with a whetstone. And has said that the proof for how sharp it is that it should be able to just do that. One more time for the people in the back. I feel like I'm overblowing you guys. Am I too loud? I might be too loud. That's fine. I can noise gate it later. Now, I'm not one to talk for sharpness or ASMR, but I'm going to turn up the noise gain really quickly. Just so you can hear this. It's going to be really quiet. Okay, ready? Goodbye, pop filter. Ready? "29 hip hop, me being autistic, 50 people." That's my handwriting, but I'm not autistic. Anyway, this was my present from my brother. He sharpened it. Just listen to this. Oh. 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 I have not had the chance to cook with it yet. But that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. That is what you want in a knife. If you I live in London, so all jokes aside, I get it. I need to change now. I live in London, so I get it. Haha, knife joke. But this was my birthday present. Was Aiden doing this with my knife over a whetstone for however many hours it took to get this sharp. That's a good brother right there. That's a good little brother right there. That's amazing. I love him so much. He's so cool. You should go check him out. How do I do shout outs again? Let me find him. But that's my knife. It's so pretty. So pretty. I cook a lot. That's why. Cooking content, by the way, is also a thing I've been told I need to do. And I have a couple of professional chef friends, keyword, actual professionals, who want to do some stuff with me for, like, cooking content. Which is going to be hilarious, because I don't know how to cook. I use the trial and error vibe-based method to the point where I call it vibe-based cooking. I don't follow instructions or recipes. I go, okay, this makes sense. And then you just go for it. And then you just put it in a bowl, and then you put it in the oven, and then you fry it. But I like fish, and I've got a friend who does, like, sushi-style specific food. And I've got a friend who does... like high-end fancy food, and I cook in my kitchen with my knife what I call slop every week, where I just cook a load of whatever the fuck, and then I put it together in a bowl, and then once I have whatever the fuck, I eat whatever the fuck throughout the week, and it's just called slop. SLOP slop, and it is so good for my cooking needs. It is so good for my mental health. It means that I have everything prepared. It means that I have everything ready. It means that I have everything good to go if I just want to make a snack or a burrito or a sandwich or just eat it out of a bowl like soup. It's lovely. That's what I call cooking. Now that's what I call music. 47. But I would love to get this mic and like... Have you seen the ASMR videos for like sushi? We have in London Billingsgate Market, which is a fish market that's open from 4 a.m. in the morning and closes at 5:30 in the morning. 3:30 to 5-ish. And you get there early. You get like a whole salmon. Not the shit you get in Tesco's where it's like this thick. You get a whole salmon. 30 quid. You get just salmon. Ribs to tail. They usually cut the head off. 30 quid. 35 maybe, if they're out of season. The price varies. It's about £15 when they're in season. It's about £18 per kilogram when they're out of system. 2 kilograms worth of salmon. That'll be like a half of a salmon that's a thick one. 30 quid. And I want to do cooking content because the kitchen that I'm in, the kitchen I'm moving to, has so much space, dude, that it's gonna be a crime if I don't do some stuff there. An absolute crime. However, my goal for this is to be on Twitch for the hour. Just see how stuff goes. Just see what's going on. You finished 2 kilograms of salmon. Oh, you have fished up to 7 kilograms salmon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, they last forever until you cut them up, and then you and your girlfriend who really like sushi have all of it in the span of like a day. But yeah, it's usually like 15, 16 pounds per kilogram, and 1/2 of a salmon, it's about 1.4 kg if you get it with the head off. But you can also get squid there. I've deboned squid multiple times now. Pulled out ink sacs in things and made calamari. You can get a kilogram of prawns. I'm talking prawns. Not the shitty shrimp shit. Prawns. Big boy. Squids have bones? Yes, squids have a they're not vertebrates. Spine, vertebrae, separates us from the animal kingdom. But they do have a bone. They have a beak at the bottom. It's not a bird beak where it sits flat. It's a overlapping beak. So they have like 2 overlapping things. It's pointed. That's technically bone. It's a collagen extract. And they also have on the inside of their... If you're starting to stream again, are we doing volleyball game streams? I'm not sorting that out. It would cost too much money if one of us... Like, if we're streaming our volleyball games, we'll need Wi-Fi. And if we have Wi-Fi, we're going to need some sort of unlimited data. And it's going to have to be consistent. And someone's going to have to be watching it. And maybe next year, not this year. Let's just stick to doing social media and photography for the events. That would be good. Also, hi Matush. So yeah. Squids have an inside bone. It's sort of translucent. You have to sort of, like when you cut off their heads, they have a membrane, sort of like an endoskeleton. It's not an endoskeleton. It's all endoskeletons or skeletons. They have the beak, but they have a malleable collagen. So it's sort of like how we have fingernails. They have a fingernail underneath their skin that helps with the suspension control. Because squids are like this. This is going to be a funny visual. Squids are like this, and when they need to move fast, they'll inflate themselves and then squish out the water and use it like a jet to just sort of push them forwards. But to hold this shape, this direction, because this goes this way, right? It goes in and then it pushes out, and then it goes in and then it pushes out, and it goes in and pushes out. That's the two halves. The thing that holds them like this, instead of them making them do this the whole time when they're going in and out, this is where the bone is. So when you take the squid in two halves, you have to, 1, cut around the beak, 2, sort of go in. The thing will have like a sort of overflack. You put your fingers underneath the overflack, twist the head, pull, and then get the stomach and intestines out. Then you put your hands under the inside of it, and you sort of find where it is, pull it, and you have to twist it to get it out. And it looks like a really long fingernail that's the entire length of the squid's body. Translucent. Sort of like a weird glass. Like a long, weird glass leaf that's flexible. That's the best way I'm going to describe it. And they'll have one of those. Because squids, at least the ones that I get, they have that sort of jet system, and then they have the fins that only come off of one end. It's not like the fins are directly in the middle. They come off membranous from the back. It's continuous. So they end up looking like this. Rather than like this, it sort of comes out like this. And that's what helps them swim when they're going forwards. It makes sense, makes me want to see it in person. I mean, it's probably on... He said, conveniently going to the next segue of our content section. Squid bone. There you go. So the squid bone, otherwise known as the cuttle bone, looks like this. Ta-da. Gordon Ramsay has a video of deboning. Yeah. So when you pull it out, there you go. When you pull it out, it looks like that. It looks like a leaf that's just translucent. Yeah, if you dissect it, you can see it there, but that's what it looks like. A feather, a leaf feather thing. There you go. Thanks, Reddit. That's what it looks like. And this part will be up at the tip. This part will be down by the where the bottom of the head is. And that's what helps keep the rigidity. Because if they didn't have this, squids wouldn't be able to stay squid-shaped. They wouldn't be able to stay torpedo-shaped. They wouldn't be able to move in and out when they're doing stuff. So the bone helps with rigidity, and it keeps it there. Yeah. That's where you get cuttlefish stuff on the edge of water. This is cuttlefish are the predecessor, and that's what they are. But the cuttle bone itself is this. So there you go. That's what squids have for bones. If that helps. Now to chess. Hello everyone. I'm slowly getting more people coming in and saying hi. Hi. What's up? How y'all doing? DJ Khaled's another one. I have Premiere Pro running in the background. I probably shouldn't have that. I was editing videos earlier. There's a lot of things coming. A lot of things on their way. And until then, I've got to bust out my old skills of playing really bad chess really entertainedly. So how's everyone doing today? You having a good time? I have no idea if my alert boxes are working. How do I test that? They are indeed working. You're down to play a game? Okay, Matish. Come say hola on the cheese. Certainly worked. Good to know. So yeah, quite a lot of stuff coming. I wanted to just sit on here for a minute and confirm the promise that there are things coming. It's written up there on the wall. I have a full plan. I've got 4 30 to 40 minute videos coming. They were originally an hour, but then I realized that quite a lot of it was like fluff and filler, and I could tighten the scripts down quite a lot. So that's great. You went to the sauna with a couple of friends tonight? Hell fucking yeah. But the videos are going to be very tight and good, and I'm going to be very generous in saying this, but I think that they are going to be some of the best contents I've ever made. I'm sort of using it as portfolio work, so I'm covering a lot of different sections. But to give you a little bit of a push intro into what it's going to be entailing, it's not the string video. No, one of them is similar to the string video, although I would like to bring back the string video later on. One of the videos is about why we tell stories and why it's important. One of the videos is a quantum mechanics video that goes into the quantum mechanics of having your birthday, which I've just had. One of them, which is what I was filming the other day on my birthday, which is great timing. One of them is a video talking about legacies and what it is to have a legacy and whether it's even fucking worth it and the way that legacies have been run in the past. Some of the videos get political, which is something I don't want to shy away from. I am quite, as I found out over the last couple of years, radicalized and opinionated, apparently, and that's a bad thing, but it makes my sister proud of me, which means I'm doing something right, because if my sister's proud of me, I know I'm working in the correct side of history. But yeah, I go into a lot of how media and wording and writing itself can be used in an influential way. I talk about a lot of history. I talk about a lot of politics and history, because those two things are like this, essentially, for one of the videos. And then another one of the videos is going into stories and why we tell stories and how stories are intimately connected with culture and how stories have personally affected me. There's a long string of like introspection throughout all of the videos. I sort of sat down and went, okay, what kind of content do I like watching? And went, what videos are there that I would want to watch if I could watch it? And I just wanted to. I went and made those videos. That's what I've made. The scripts are all done. I'm finishing editing them soon. First episode should be out first week of October. Second episode should be out second week of October. Third episode should be out third week of October. Fourth episode should be out fourth week of October. And by that point, I should have a job from them. That's how good they are. Genuinely, that's how good they are. So I am very excited to see them hopefully pop the fuck off. However, how are we playing, Matush, if you're playing me in the chess, by the way? Are you coming to chess.com to challenge me? Or are we gonna duke it out on the battlefield? I will invite you. Lovely. Well, how's everyone else been doing? Matush, I know how you're doing. I saw you like 3 days ago. But I've got other people. I know there are other people here. I can smell you. I know you're in the midst with us. Warm up game as I'm getting home. Londinium says hi. Oh, Londinium says hi. Oh, were you at Londinium today? Oh, lovely. How is everyone? I was very tired from stuff. I thought I heard that Ish was going to be there today, but went to say hi. They're all good. Oh, that's nice. How do I play? Play against a random person. A 10-minute game? A 10-minute game. This is where I'm going to have to just trust that I still remember how to play this game. I also have no idea. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do this opening. I don't have any sound on this, so it's the music, do I? It's going to be this one, it's going to be this one, it's going to be this one, it's going to be this one there. Boom, 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 boom. And then, why you gotta do that, man? I'm gonna drop you by that many decibels. BRB, hopefully be able to. Okay, cool. So yes, we are chess time now. Just chilling. I wanted to sit down and just open up stream and see if one, I've still got this, and see if two, I still am able to perform under the same levels of intention as I used to, which is something that I want to be able to do. Of course, it's a skill. You've got to practice it. You've got to keep it going. You've got to keep everything working around that end. And the more that I can keep it working, the more that I can get it back to working, and the more I can keep everything pushed forward and together, which is good. It's what you want. I want it to be like that because I want to start doing this again seriously. Why you gotta do that? Take that one. Takes. Now what are you gonna do? Nothing. That's what I fucking do. Nom. And we are even, and I have my queen out, and I'm going to have my horsey come join. Actually, I could. Do that. I could pin you fucking there. Yeah, that sucks for you, doesn't it? Womp womp. And I'm going to take your castle next as well, which is making you panic. Aw, so you're going to try and move your horse out of the way, probably to here. And then I'm going to have to try and kill you. Oh, you're going to do that? Oh, that's a shame. And then I'm going to change the music because, oh my god, what kind of song is that? Do 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 do. 12 viewers for chess? No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, chess 2015. What? There we go. Chess, just chess. There we go. Ugh. Also, the fourth person in, I think, was Matish. Because no one else announced themselves in chat. Cake. If he goes there, I take this. And I can... He's on a white square. I can take this. This is also free if he doesn't move it out of the way. I should have taken that first, actually. Oh, he didn't notice. So, that's lucky of me. Yay! I got a great move. I'm not even going to bother. Yeah, the miss would definitely have been taking that queen there. New match. Howley. Same again. Queen up. Ah, push past. Push past me. I'll push past you. Scandinavian defense. Is that what it's called? Oh wow. I don't know what a Scandinavia is, but I have a lot of friends there. You should go sometime. It's lovely this time of year. If I'm looking this way, am I flipped? I am flipped. Oh, well, that's a shame. I'm gonna stop you from coming forward. Nice Ewan. What does a Ewan have to do with anything? I don't think this guy knows what he's doing. I'm going to take if he doesn't move, take if he doesn't move, take this way because he moved. And then I'm going to move the horse here to cover the back exit and castle. I heard the forests of Scandinavia are beautiful this time of year. Yes, so did I. So did I. I heard the forests are beautiful this time of year. It must be I heard the forests are beautiful this time of year. Is there anything I can do here? I could take that. Is that hanging? That's hanging, right? No, because I go here, he'll take. He's got extras on it, then I don't. What can I do instead? I can... I can pull this out. What's more advantageous? That's a there. That's at least defending it. And then in the meantime, I can pull this over the side. And then I can take here, and then it's a two-way threat. Because if he tries to take or move, I can take or move either way. Oh, bastard. Wait, is that... What's under threat here now? What? If I go here? That's not a bad move, right? So I probably fucked it. Because he now can do that, and then he just checks me. I've got to take with this, which means I can't castle. But that's not the worst thing in the world. And then... what? I have no defenses up on anything else. He could just straight up take that, and I would lose my queen out from a loss. Probably not the best move then in the world for that there. Was there anything else that I could have been able to do if I wasn't panicking? I could have moved this to there. That would have put pressure on it, as well as defended that same square. That would have been the slower play. And that would have also allowed me to do this if I wanted to fully push it. But they would have probably still pushed it there. Okay, hang your queen. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm fine with that, dog. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. No, we chillin'. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. You can do that all you want. Oh my god. I'm just gonna take this one here. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna find a way to get both of your things at the same time. I'm gonna go right here, and I'm just gonna threaten you. I'm just gonna wait. I got my queen out. I don't need to do anything else right now. I have mate in 3 if he's not careful. Forced in 3. Juan. I do not have any more. I think I have this one in the bag. I am up 16 pieces. Not bad for 2 games for today. I need to flip my camera around. This is pissing me off. No, it will be... Actually, no. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do ye old-fashioned way. I'm just going to move you guys over. Makes the way easier, damn girl. If you got it this way around, what else are you supposed to do? You're supposed to look at the screen or nothing. Or nothing. Gosh darn it. If I do that, he's gonna hang it. I'm just gonna pick one over on the other side. Yep. Yep. And then I'm gonna move this here. I'm gonna move it out of the way. And if I really feel funky, I will be able to. Yep. Clear. Boom, 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 If I go here, that's there and there. Oh, except for that, Mr. Rogers. That's fine. That was just a bad mistake. It's fine. It's fine. My hair looks so stupid. Oh my god, I really need a haircut. I've started filming the videos though, so I can't have a haircut until I finish them. Because they're all supposed to be like sequential. I've tried to film the chunks in sequential order. Which is not proven to be entirely possible. Hang that. Hang it. Hang it. Come on. There we are. Check again. And do it once more. And then keep him in check, 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 keep him in check. Any way I can threaten that whilst keeping him in check. No, there's not. Unless you play through. Ding ding! Woohoo! Two great. I want to review this game because I do want to see if there was something I missed. There were some great moves, but I want to see what was possible. Why is there a voice? My friend, I don't know why you're talking to me. I played good there, apparently. Okay, let's not. More goods. So I had 10 best... I had 1 blunder? What was that? Did he just not see it? Like the middle game excellently. So the first move, that one is the way I like playing. The Scandinavian defense is there. The reason why I do that is because I like that and nobody takes that. That was a better game that I'd be able to muster. He moves past, which is a fine move. What's the usual move? I only have a 24% win rate with this. Okay, so you're supposed to develop out and immediately check. I didn't see that he could do that immediately, and he didn't either. I took there, he took there, that's fine. So it's just very bad openings. Yeah. I was trying to pin something, but that makes sense. Why would you try and get this out here? Does that pressure that anyway into trying to move somewhere else? They pull the queen out really early. And then I also pull my queen out really early. The best move is to just... Oh, okay, so just to defend with the pawn because it's less valuable then, I guess. That's fair. It leaves the queen on the back rank, right? And then they played... Okay, And I did that. And I hang my queen. Because they also blunder really badly. So if they took with this instead, oh, they're forking it. That's why. And then if I yeah. Because then they're not even just forking it. They are mate. If they get that. That at least pulls it back. But this was... If that was there and I didn't realize, they could go... That's... Do I even have any defense for that? I would have to up. And then it would be 1 over, but it wouldn't really do anything. I could take it with my one. It would be mate, but it would be fucked still. So it just puts me on the back foot from 2, but that's fine. Why? So they lost. Your opponent captured the wrong piece and it cost them material. So the follow-up was the great play. Oh, because you can just hook and hang. Interesting. But I didn't do that. Oh wow, this is a full set out. Okay, but I didn't do that. I did... So I moved the wrong way, which left my bishop by itself. They didn't take with the right piece. I did the great move. And then they took my piece, so I took their piece correctly. Their best move was to put me in check, to take. That's fine. Why that, though? What does that do? Why? Because it means their next move is there? And that's it. That just puts us on even footing. Okay. So they moved sideways. And then I moved up, and then they moved over, and I moved up to pin both. Why are they saying best? Oh, because they're expecting the castle. Because I didn't... Oh, okay. So, they castle, and then I take... Yeah, because they're now on the same rank. So, the opportunity would have not worked. So, even though I moved forwards, had they castled here, I wouldn't have been able to take this. Which makes sense. That's fine. What would I have done in that circumstance? Because they would have been there and there. I'd have taken there? Or I'd have moved back. Or I'd have moved castle over, I guess. Probably incorrectly. Win a free rook. Yep. And then from there it's pretty standard. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And from there it's win. I had mate in 1. Oh, did I mate in 1 correctly? Oh, I did. Oh, well done, Loki. I followed the system. Yay. I have been streaming for... Oh, 59 minutes and 13 seconds. I have done very well for myself. In terms of... I've done very well for myself in terms of what I wanted to do. I just wanted to stream for 1 hour today. So yes, I will play one more game very quickly. I'll do a minute game. How about that? And if my touch isn't back, then done. Just 1 minute game. Okay, ready? On your marks. Get set. Go. think. Just don't think. Just do. Just don't think. Just do. That's okay. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna have to lose it. Why'd you do that? Oh, I didn't castle because I did it the wrong way around. That's fine. Easy one take. Easy check. Easy one take. Easy check. He's gonna try and go down. I'm gonna go up. Oh, I ran out of time! Fuck. No, that's fine. I was thinking too much. I only get one review per day, don't I? Oh, do I get one for each? Ah, lovely. That's so very cute. Right. Uno quick review. Or it's not. It's probably saying, you have already used your stuff. Ugh. Pretty good. Anyway, that's the end of today. That's that. I have streamed for an hour. Slowly get myself back into the swing of things. I think not a bad idea. If it's at least something, it's at least a little bit. And if it's at least a little bit, it's better than nothing. Rules to live by. I'm gonna go to sleep now, because it's midnight. And I'm going to pass out. I hope you've all had a lovely time. I will see you all another day. Look out for all of the cool stuff. Follow me on the socials. They are down below. That is all. Love you all. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.